Welcome to Whispers in the Wind, Stories of True Crime. Vanished in the Wind, the disappearance of Jermain Charlo. On a crisp summer night in June 2018, Jermain Charlo, a vibrant and determined young woman, vanished without a trace from the tight-knit community of Missoula, Montana. Her sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through the Bitterroot Valley, sparking an intensive search effort and a mystery that still haunts the region. In this true crime narrative, we will explore the life, disappearance, and ongoing search for Jermain Charlo, shedding light on the chilling circumstances that continue to defy explanation. Our story begins with the Charlo family, members of the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes. Jermain Charlo, born on June 4, 1991, was known as a fiercely loyal daughter, sister, and mother. Raised on the Flathead Indian Reservation, Jermain had a strong connection to her Native American heritage, and her community meant everything to her. Jermain Charlo was a young woman filled with dreams and aspirations. She had a passion for fashion and hoped to one day become a hairstylist. Her ambition and determination were inspiring to those who knew her, and she had a bright future ahead of her. On the evening of June 16, 2018, Jermain was enjoying a night out with friends in downtown Missoula. She was last seen leaving the Badlander, a local bar, at around 2:30 a.m. It was a night like any other, until it wasn't. As days turned into weeks, the Charlo family's worry grew exponentially. Jermain had seemingly vanished into thin air. Law enforcement agencies launched an extensive investigation, interviewing witnesses and examining surveillance footage. But the trail went cold. The community came together in support of the Charlo family, determined to bring Jermain home. The investigation into Jermain Charlo's disappearance proved challenging. Missoula County Sheriff's Office, the lead agency on the case, faced difficulties in gathering conclusive evidence or identifying potential suspects. A lack of leads and credible tips further complicated the case, leaving her family and the community in anguish. As the investigation stalled, Jermain's family and friends refused to give up. They organized search parties, vigils, and public awareness campaigns. Their efforts extended beyond the borders of Montana, drawing attention to the broader issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women in the United States. Jermain Charlo's disappearance became emblematic of a nationwide crisis affecting Native American communities. Advocates argued that Indigenous women were disproportionately affected by violence, and cases like Jermain's underscored the urgent need for systemic change. Justice for Jermain became a rallying cry for those demanding accountability and reform. Despite the passage of time, Jermain Charlo's family and community remained committed to finding answers. They continue to hold vigils, raise awareness, and collaborate with law enforcement in the hope of bringing Jermain home and shedding light on the pervasive issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women. As we reflect on the story of Jermain Charlo, we are confronted with an unsettling truth. She is one of countless Indigenous women who have vanished without a trace. Their case is often met with indifference or bureaucratic hurdles. The unresolved mystery of Jermain Charlo's disappearance serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for justice and change. Jermain Charlo's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who loved her and in the advocacy work of her family. Her disappearance has sparked a national conversation about the disproportionate violence faced by Indigenous women and the systemic issues that must be addressed to bring about justice and healing. The disappearance of Jermain Charlo is a haunting and unresolved true crime mystery that continues to captivate and disturb. It is a story of a young woman with dreams and aspirations, a loving family desperate for answers, and a community united in the pursuit of justice. As we navigate the chilling circumstances surrounding Jermain's disappearance, we are reminded that her story represents a much broader issue, one that demands attention, action, and unwavering advocacy to ensure that no more Indigenous women vanish into the shadows of indifference and neglect. Thank you for joining me here at Whispers in the Wind. If you enjoy this channel, please like, share, and subscribe.